Hey there, it's Shanel here from the Heart and Soul with your weekly oracle card reading for February 24th through March 1st, 2020. Happy leap year. We are going to use Sylvia Browne's cards today, God rest her soul, my spiritual reading cards. These ones are nice. They've got really kind of good messages. They're kind of longer, so they're great if you're new to oracle card reading. And we're going to pull 3 cards, of course, to see what the energy is for this upcoming week. I cleaned up my cards today, and these ones I haven't used in a really long time, so I thought I'd pull them out. And there we go. That's number 3. Let's see what they have to say. So our first card says, sometimes a smile or a kind word can be stronger than any medicine. Amen to that. And sometimes we need to remember that kind word needs to be for ourselves. It's something I often say when I teach yoga is that there's no judgment in the room. Any of the judgment comes from ourselves, so be kind to yourself. Our second card is you can be a caregiver and rescuer, but be sure you're your own caregiver first. Big one. Fill your cup first. If your cup isn't filled, you're not going to be able to fill up anybody else's. And our last card is, if you're worried about being on your spiritual track, don't be, because the fact that you're thinking about it means that you're on the right path. This week feels like the angels are just giving us a little bit of a reassurance that we're moving in the right direction and that all of this is going to be worth it. That there's those epiphanies, those aha moments. There's everything that you need right now to move into into your spiritual path. They're reminding us that we're human beings and to be gentle with ourselves, that it's about progress, not about perfection, that we need to be mindful that we're not waiting for perfect timing, that we're not trying to have things perfect before we launch them, things like that sometimes get in the way, and I am totally one of those people. They're also reminding us that we're supposed to be having a human experience, and that human experience is going to be messy and it's going to be wonderful and it's going to have its ups and downs, and we're supposed to take it for what it is. Life isn't always going to be perfect. It's just not the way things work. So remember that as you move through your day-to-day life. And you can wallow in the down parts, but you can also just choose to stay in the up parts. Acknowledge the down parts for what they are, take the lesson from what they are, but then move forward and move on to something bigger and better. They're also saying be aware of the things that make you happy. And that is also about making yourself happy. We have to be aware that love comes from self-love first, and we have to have that to be able to love others. Because is it true love out to everybody else if we don't start with the love that's within ourselves? So again, be kind this week to yourself. It is a rough journey that we have been having. It has been full of ups and downs and questions, so many questions. Just keep asking them to the universe. Remember, it's about tell me the truth in this situation in a way that I can fully understand it. And that last part is super important, in a way that I can fully understand it. We want to see the truth in a way that we can fully understand it. And that'll help you move along your path. And of course, being kind to yourself, filling your own cup, taking time for self-care. All those things are so, so important to your spiritual journey right now. And they're just reminding us of that this week. It just feels like we're on a bit of a need for some positivity in our lives over the last week or so. And so they're just reminding us of that. So stay positive, stay happy, stay filling your cup, stay taking care of yourself. All those things are super duper important. All right, from my heart and soul to yours, I will see you again next week.